I am here to talk about the wildness that I have been able to provide to my clients using RPR. And so I call myself a commercial agent. There is very few residential that I actually will participate in. One being historical preservation. The second is working with developers and builders to locate land in order to purchase, and then of course reselling the development later, the units later, or even potentially the development on depending on the type of developer. Should I stop the recording? Hi, this is Marisha. I wanted to provide you with my reasoning for utilizing RPR, and these are my wow moments. So I consider myself a commercial agent for 85% of the time. I have residential that I participate in with historic preservation, and with utilization with developers and builders. Let's say when property is sold to the end consumer or sold to an investor, but for the most part, my love and what I enjoy doing and what I'm most passionate about falls in the commercial sector, along corridors, business owners, and things of that nature. So, and land. I love the farms. Industrial too. Did I leave that out? Okay, so that's a lot, but there's reasons behind all of that. So anyway, these are my wow moments. So I have a client. There's actually 4 of them that are investors, and I'll say that it's probably 70 years of experience between all of them. So, what I've used the RPR reports for are providing data for them. So I love numbers, I love data, I love being able to find different reasonings or attributes behind the numbers that's provided, or changing filters around in order to figure out why this is so in this instance, and figuring out the solution or the hypothesis or whatever, if you want to get all technical on why something is as it is. And so in this particular instance, with them, with the 70 years approximately of experience in the restaurant business, they are wanting to span out on their own. They've been saving money for the past few years in order for them to purchase, and what I've provided for them is locations that would be beneficial for them, to them, as far as growth, income, the same or similar demographics of people that they've been providing services to. And then also, most importantly, is that they're coming to a location that will appreciate and benefit from their particular service that they provide, service and product that they provide. And so you definitely don't want to place yourself in an area that is oversaturated, but depending on what it is that you provide, the market at times can bear more than a few of the same type of businesses in the general area. At other times, you don't want to be the 5th donut place or 5th beauty supply on the same block. So those are all things that I considered when providing my RPR report for them. And I had a meeting with them, all 4 of them, and it was an extremely great conversation, just appreciating me listening to them as far as who their clients are and what they serve, what they provide, what their overall end benefit and end goal is. And using the RPR report to showcase that to them. So that's one instance. The second instance is I assisted a credit union, a national credit union, with finding a location in the same city that they're located in, but this would be their first acquisition, and they've been leasing in a retail strip that didn't provide adequate parking for their customers. And so I provided a RPR report for them that the person ended up sending me a voicemail, wow, how did you do this? Give me a call back because I want to discuss what you sent to me. How did you find this information? I provided deposit reports, what the anticipated growth was going to be for the next 4 years, the demographics, socioeconomic factors, so many different variables that, of course, somebody of their caliber would appreciate. And so that's my second. And then my third wow, because I like to wow my clients and show the reason why I charge what I charge, my value, what I can provide for you as far as your growth and increased equity over time in certain locations compared to, I should say, a greater increase in equity in some locations compared to others. And so my final wow would be working with someone that I participate with in a larger scheme, in a global organization, and they do business development with an international retailer and box retailer, and I provided RPR reports for him. And I know that in his particular case, they have an internal real estate development team, but he and I are basically friends and we work together on different things. So I was giving him some input on some things that I observed in a few different cities because of my work with builders and developers and looking for land and opportunities and off-market opportunities, and just observation that you can't see looking in the MLS or looking in CoStar or looking on Google Maps. I mean, these are things sometimes you have to actually have your feet on the ground and your footsteps to the pavement. You know what I mean? And not even just driving around. I literally get out of the car and walk around, and I can tell you walkability and various factors that are not found in a computer. Things that will be beneficial to you, especially if you're investing money and wanting to get the greatest return, because some things are better for others as far as what they want their quality of life to be and aesthetics, and other things are not. So with this person, I provided locations that I knew were being revitalized. I could tell it, I can sense it in the air, I could visually see it, I know that this is occurring. And actually one of the locations is being I was cut off. So one of the places is being revitalized now. They're doing some retrofitting of the building now. But what I provided to him was information that he says that he's never seen. And so from who I know him to be outside of working, providing remodeling of existing stores, but then also searching out new locations that they can come into new markets, for him to say that the reports that I provided him as far as the demographics, and I provided so much stuff. I like to wow. I mean, aside from RPR, basically RPR makes my wildness and fabulousness stand out much more. So all of them in many different aspects, from a smaller business owner who is looking to branch out and start out, and then also someone very large that's on an international scale. And then the middle person as well, the national bank, and for it to be a credit union, a bank. And so RPR is really good. It if you ever needed something to show your weight and how they, what is it called? Like your weight is your worth is your weight. I'm kind of heavier, so my worth is a lot. But you know what I'm trying to say. RPR is a great software to utilize, our program to utilize, that is a benefit that most of us have in our associations, and we should definitely use. I mean, some of the things are redundant, but this is a very good program. And for me not to have all of the fabulous tools that some people have, especially because I'm a newer agent and I just got licensed last year, RPR has made what I say and what I know another scale of being able to prove and back up what I say. So that's all. This is Marisha Morris. I am in lovely California. I can assist you with so much, from land to development opportunities, locations for builders, farms, industrial, restaurants. There's things that I love and that I'm passionate about, and they just happen to fall under all of those things. Mixed use on transit corridors, that too. So I look forward to working with you, or helping you, because I'm on some of the forums now for CAR. So reach out if you have any questions, because this is for my fellow colleagues.